You know damn well that I have some beautiful new cards for Christmas. And so we're going to do a little shuffly, and we're going to see what's going to come out for all of us between now and Christmas of next year. And if you don't know me already, my name is Empress Tarotista, but I'm trying to create a channel that sets all of my things together rather than being split. Babe! The 9 of Cups. Look at that card. If you guys don't know, I have just had a peacock tattooed on my leg. So, I mean, if you want a fucking sign that wishes are going to be fulfilled, I think that is it. I think we're reading sign. Oh! And then the 10 of Cups underneath. Guys, this pack was originally laid out with all of the decks and suits in alignment, and you've seen me shuffle these a few times. Look what's just come out. Look at these cards, you guys. The 9 of Cups, the 9 of Cups and the 10 of Cups. Okay, so the 9 of Cups, the 10 of Cups, very, very beautiful, and the 4 of Cups. Okay, so 4 of Cups can talk about stagnancy. The 9 of Cups is wish fulfillment. The 10 of Cups is absolute happiness and receiving in life, what fully fulfills you. I got the Strength card on the bottom of the deck there. But let's just not get too excited, because, you know, we're just got the 6 of Swords moving into calmer waters. Let's see what comes out. All right, Archangel Michael. Let's see, shall we? Can we have 3 cards, please? Perhaps to show us a little of what is going to come for us next year. Oh. The 4 of Wands, marriage, temperance, balance, the Devil. Okay, let's see what these 2 cards that came out. We got the Hermit and the Wheel of Fortune. Okay, these seem like they could have been shuffled more, but it is what it is. Queen of Swords on the bottom of the pack there. That's cutting things out of your life that don't fulfill you anymore. Also very strong Aquarius energy as well. The 4 of Wands. These cards are absolutely stunning. What is this deck? This is Guardians of the Night by MJ Cullinane, by the way. Just so you know what this is. So we've got the 4 of Wands. This talks about marriage. Okay, it talks about celebration. 1 for sorrow, 2 for joy there with our little magpies. So 4 of Wands, celebration, can talk about marriage, can talk about the final kind of ceremony towards something that's really happy and joyful. We've got the Devil here that reminds us not to fall into negative habits, negative behaviors, negative ways. And it also came out with Temperance here, which talks about balance. So it's really important to balance between the darkness and the light. I think a lot of people kind of go way too toxic positivity, and I know I did through my healing journey, where it's all love and light, love and light, love and light. And love and light is great, but sometimes you've got to have like anger and hatred and volatility and darkness as well. Like those are also really valid parts of the world, and you have to embrace all of them. So you can embrace this dark energy without it consuming you, and I think that is what you're being reminded here, is to, you know, that death is part of life, that up and down are this, you know, black, white, all of these things are all really important as part of life. So Temperance in the traditional deck shows an angel who is balancing the waters of life between 2 cups, is talking about alchemizing things. And then we had the Hermit and the Wheel of Fortune. So the Hermit talks about coming back to solitude, to take time out for yourself, to hermit and to learn about yourself, to embrace loneliness so that you can find yourself not lonely but alone. And the fact that it came out with the Wheel of Fortune, although it is 9 and 10 in the deck, so it feels perhaps that hasn't been so shuffled, but at the same time, it does feel a little bit like they're asking you to come out of your shell a little bit. Can you see that we've got like the red moon there, which tends to come with an eclipse, a blood moon? That's like a hunter's moon, which is towards August, like August time. And then there's the little spider there. And then here on the 10 card, we've got the same kind of thing here of like it looks like the full moon again. And the spiders being surrounded by owls and snakes. Now, owls tend to represent wisdom, and snakes can represent knowledge as well. So perhaps it's kind of like taking the knowledge that you've learned and allowing that to bridge a gap through so that you're not so in this kind of hermiting, lonely stage. The Queen of Swords talks about transformation underneath that. So, and then the split here to the Chariot, which is a honey badger, which you don't see very often. But the Chariot talks about making strides to move fast forward to a different life. And we did see the Six of Swords when we cut the deck as well. The Ten of Pentacles here talks about a work being done, and it talks about fortune and money and actually having more than enough. So we started off with wish fulfillment. We started off with a feeling of happiness, of joy, of wishes being fulfilled, of the Ten of Cups, of having an emotional fulfillment. The Sun card there, which is really beautiful with the links. I feel as though it's going to be a very happy time for you, but you are being asked to balance between all of the kind of sides of yourself that maybe that you have, you know, that it feels a little bit like you've gone too far into one side and you're being asked to balance that side, the other side, and step further into the other side. Does that make sense? So instead of being, yeah, we got the Four of Swords there, which talks about healing. So a little bit like coming out of hibernation there, that little hedgehog is doing, is that maybe it's time for you to come out of hibernation, come out of hermiting, and recognize that probably the majority of the healing that you've needed to do alone has been done, and now it's time to grace the world with your presence, which is quite a nice idea. Anyway, Merry Christmas. Bye.